Please rise for the pledge of allegiance and remain standing for a moment of silence. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for a moment of silence. Any of our deceased members, especially keeping in your thoughts and prayers the men and women of our military. Requirements of the Open Public Meeting Law have been satisfied concerning this meeting. The Home News Tribune and the Star Ledger published a notice on December 22nd, 2017. It should be so noted in the minutes of the bulletin board, so noted in the minutes of the meeting and posted on the bulletin. Mr. Anderson. Present. Mr. Ficarra. Here. Mrs. Drum. Here. Mrs. De Jesus. Here. Mr. Small. Here. Mr. Patel. Here. Mr. Bauer. Here. Mr. Spiller. Here. Mrs. May. Here. At this time, I'd like to start council with a swearing in of each of the newly elected and the elected council members. Beginning with First Ward, Councilwoman Nancy Jones. Do you, Nancy Drum, solemnly swear that you support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey? You will bear faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people. You will faithfully, impartially, and justly enforce all the laws, perform all the duties of the office of First Ward Councilwoman according to the best of your ability, so help you God.
I do.
Congratulations. Mr. Alan Bauer. Do you, Howard Bauer, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, and you will bear faith and allegiance to the same, to the governments established in the United States and in this state, and with the authority of the people, and you will faithfully, impartially, and justly enforce all the laws and perform all the duties of the office of Councilman, Second Ward, according to the best of your ability, so help you God. Thank you. Congratulations. Thank you. Third Ward, Mr. Tory Spiller. Do you, Corey Spiller, solemnly swear that you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey? You will bear faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people. You will faithfully, impartially, and justly enforce all the laws and perform all the duties of the office of Third Ward Councilman according to the best of your ability, so help you God. Thank you. Fourth Ward, Mr. Viru Patel. Viru Patel solemnly swear that you support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey. You will bear faith and allegiance to the same, to the governments established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people. You will faithfully, impartially, and justly enforce all the laws and perform all the duties of the office of Fourth Ward Councilman according to the best of your ability, so help you God. Fifth Ward Councilwoman, Mrs. Neal. Do you, Debbie Meehan, solemnly swear that you support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, and that you will bear faith and allegiance to the same and to the government established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people, and you will faithfully, impartially, and justly enforce all the laws and perform all the duties of the office of Fifth Ward Councilwoman according to the best of your ability, so help you God.
Take a picture.
Council, at this time I'll seek nominations for the office of President for 2018. Have any comments?
I would like to nominate Councilwoman Meehan to Council President. In the past 4 years in Debbie's role as Councilwoman for Colonia, she has shown her passion for the residents, as is evident in all of the good work she has done. Her agenda items speak volumes to the hard work and dedication that she provides to the community. In addition to providing many events for the good of the residents in Colonia, she also leads the Colonia business community and is a business owner herself. She is on many committees for the good of the community at large. All year long, she exemplifies the true meaning of what it is to be a council representative, always reaching out to anyone that is in need, whether they are going through a crisis, a health challenge, or any type of devastating situation. I feel that Debbie will be a good candidate to serve as Council President, and it's my pleasure to nominate her to the role as our 2018 Council President, along with my continued support.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Do I have a second on the nomination?
Mr. Mitch, I'd like to second the nomination of Councilwoman Meehan for Council President. Even before she became an elected official, Councilwoman Meehan was a community activist who always was willing to help the underserved and those in need. She is truly a servant leader and will be an asset to this council as president. Good luck, Councilwoman Meehan. Thank you.
Any other nominations for president? Any other nominations for president? Any other nominations for president? All in favor, aye? Aye. Opposed? Councilwoman. You, Debbie Meehan, solemnly swear that you support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey, that you will bear faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and in this state under the authority of the people. You will faithfully, impartially, and justly enforce all the laws and perform all the duties of the office of Council President according to the best of your ability, so help you God. Madam President, any comment?
Thank you. I had to write it down because I didn't want to forget anybody. As all of us know, all my council mates know, being on the council can take a lot of time away from your family. We are constantly on the run, going to events and meetings and trying to help residents with issues they need help with. Having a family that allows me to do these things is so important, especially when it results in wash not getting done, dinner not being cooked, and sometimes having to miss a game. I'm truly blessed that I have a family that not only understands what that job entails, but also believes in the work I do and the importance of helping people in our community. I couldn't do this without their constant support, and I thank them for understanding what makes me do this. To my friends, my girlfriends that swore me, and I was lucky to get sworn in twice tonight so I could have them stand with me too. They're truly the backbone of everything I do in this community. When I tell them I need help, they never question it or complain. They just jump into action and get to work. I know it's not an easy job to be my friend because I'm always making you work. But thank you for always being there, believing in my causes, and I'm truly blessed to have the best friends in the world. Council, thank you for nominating me for this position of Council President and trusting me to lead us this year. It's a big responsibility, one I don't take lightly, and one I know I don't do alone. The people that sit up here on the dais with me work very hard to represent the people of Woodbridge Township, and it is an honor to work alongside them. I'd be remiss not to thank the residents of the 5th Ward. Without you, I would not be sitting up here. Thank you for putting your faith in me, entrusting me with your voice, and allowing me to continue to represent you for the 2nd term, because it truly is an honor and a privilege for me to do so. Being the council president is a new job for me, and like any new job, we never know how we will do it until we try. I won't always know every answer, and sometimes I know you won't like the answers I have to tell you, but I do promise I will always listen to you, to be compassionate to your concerns, and to try my very best to help you. So thank you for the nomination. I'm truly humbled to take on this role.
Council, at this time I'll ask for nominations for Council Vice President.
Mr. Mitch,
Councilman Small.
long before he ran for council, this gentleman volunteered his community for over 20 years in the Avenel Fire Department. Avenel Knights of Columbus, his dedication to this community, the dedication and devotion to his family are second to none. I'm honored to nominate Corey Spiller for Vice President.
Thank you, Councilman. Do I have a second on that nomination?
Mr. Mitch.
Councilman Anderson.
I would like to second the nomination on Councilman Spiller. Councilman Spiller has been an excellent addition to the dais. Each day he brings an enthusiastic attitude to the council. He has a perfect attendance record, but more importantly, he demonstrates a genuine passion for the position he holds, the ward he represents, as well as the entire township he resides. His experience in public safety and vast experience on the planning board are assets to our council. I believe Mr. Spiller would be an excellent choice to serve as council vice president.
Thank you, Councilman. Any other nominations for Council Vice President? Any other nominations for Council Vice President? Any other nominations for Council Vice President? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Councilman. Do you, Corey Spiller, solemnly swear you will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of New Jersey? You will bear faith and allegiance to the same and to the governments established in the United States and in this state and the authority of the people. You will faithfully, impartially, and justly enforce all the laws and perform all the duties of the office of Council Vice President according to the best of your ability, so help you God.
I do.
Congratulations. Any comments, Mr. Vice President?
Thank you, Mr. Mitch. First, I'd like to thank Councilman Small and Councilman Anderson for the nomination to Council Vice President. First, just a few comments. First, I'd like to thank my wife, Erin, my children, Emily, Elizabeth, Bubba, for without their love and support, I wouldn't be able to be up here and do what it is we do. As Council President Meehan said, there's a lot of off-hour stuff to this, and you know we all miss events, but without their unconditional love, I couldn't do that. I'd like to thank my fellow councilmates for putting me in this position. It's a true honor to work with you on a daily basis. It's also an honor to work with the mayor, the administration. I can honestly say I really do love being a council person. I pretty much say that on a daily basis. I want to thank the residents of the 3rd Ward for once again putting me into office. I work for you. Anything I can do, please reach out. But once again, thank you very much, and I look forward to working for you, Council President. Thank you.
Mr. Mayor, before I move on, any comments?
I just want to congratulate all of my teammates. I'm very proud of the job that you've done. We've run together, we've won together, and I'm proud to be able to serve together. 4 of you have won your 2nd or 3rd election. Howie Bauer won his 1st election, so congratulations to everybody. Looking forward to serving together for the next 2 years.
Thank you, Mayor. We'll move on into the regular portion of the meeting at this time. Council, if you look at your agendas in front of you, I've listed ordinances on first readings tonight, letters A through E. Can I get a motion by consent that these ordinances be passed on first reading, published in the Home News Tribune on January 12, 2018, with notice of public hearing to be held on January 23, 2018 at 7 p.m.
Motion.
Second.
I have a motion made and properly second. Any questions or comments from the council? Question, Mr. Ficari.
Mr. Mitch, I think I should abstain from ordinance A, please.
Thank you, Councilman. So noted. Any other comments from the council? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Resolutions this evening, I'll also take consent. Listing resolutions 1 through 77 are in front of you. Can I get a motion by consent to approve 1 through 77?
Motion.
Any questions or comments from council?
For similar reasons, Mr. Mitch, resolution 18, I'll abstain on.
Councilman Bauer.
Mr. Mitch, I'll be abstaining from the resolutions, but going forward with ordinance.
So noted. Any other comments from council? All in favor, aye?
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it.
We will now go to the open portion of our meeting. We ask you to go back to the microphone on the right, state your name, and just keep in mind there's a 5-minute limit. Thank you.
There. Okay, hit the button. Okay. Good evening. Congratulations, Council President Meehan. This is the first time at bat over here, huh? As Council President, first time?
First time.
Okay, that's good over there. I'd like to congratulate you on that. There's a lot of issues and stuff like that going on in the township. The next year should be very, very interesting with pot and stuff like that coming online over in the pot place over there, that 175 Quince Court. I mean, these monstrosity developments and stuff like that. So, you know, just be prepared and stuff like that. People are going to be coming here. More and more people. We're going to roil it up a little bit. And, you know, I got 3 words for you. Don't be a puppet. No, wait a minute. Don't be a... Oh, that's 4 words, okay? Don't be a puppet, okay? Just a few quick things over here. I don't want to keep you and stuff like that. This is just your, you know, inaugural time on the seat over there. About that deck over there over by Burlington Coat Factory, you got to do something about it. I mean, this is the 2nd time. That thing is going to be a killer, okay? I don't know if you've been out there or who's been out there. I know the city engineer's been out there. I'm not going to put you to anything tonight, but I'm sure people are going to start asking questions. Who signed off on the deck? Is it regularly being inspected? And other stuff like that. We don't want anybody hurt there, and God forbid anything happens, okay? We had earthquakes in the area 5, 6, 7 years ago. I don't know if it's been inspected or not since then, but we'll take a look at it. Okay. Another thing, the opioid body count. I want you to find out, and I want to answer from you, how many bodies have been in Woodbridge Township. I'm not crass, I'm not callous, or anything like that. It's a horrible thing that this type of drug addiction is in our municipality, in our state, and in our country. And everybody going around say, hey, we need money to fight it, we need money to fight it. I mean, how much can you suck from the public?
Mr. Tabaka, one death is too many.
Of course, I agree with it, you know.
You don't have the exact
Yeah, and I don't want to be crass or callous or anything like that, but, you know, how much are you going to suck from the people asking them for money to try to fight this thing? I mean, the police director, his hands are tied. I mean, what is he does with the officers? He has only so many go up and do things, right? And look where Woodbridge is. Woodbridge is the crossroads of New Jersey, okay? That's all I'm going to say on that. I'd like to congratulate our business administrator, a new business administrator. What's his name? What's his name again?
John Bennett.
John Bennett. Hey, how you doing? We got somebody local now, or he's from our area, or what? Huh? Live in town?
No, I don't.
Oh, darn it. Okay. All right. We'll have to break him in then. Can you ask him to name the 9 sections of the township, or within 15 seconds?
There's 10.
There's 10. Maybe we should ask you.
What happened to Menlo Park Terrace? Did you catch that? Did you catch that twice or what? I thought there was 9 sections of the township. Okay. So we stand corrected on that. Another thing too. That's about it. As I said, we're going to roil things up a little bit. All these major developments you're putting in town, these soft targets with these big buildings you're putting up with the parking underneath. Hey, I don't know what you guys are doing trying to jam all these people in and having that paid on the backs of the taxpayers. Thank you very much.
Are there any other comments from the public at this time?
Council President, just one comment. In regards to the opioid crisis that was brought up, as you know and most people know, we have one of the most aggressive programs for this, and it's a model for the rest of the state. So the assumption there was that we're not doing anything, and it's totally untrue. Very aggressive program that we're running, and we're a leader in that area. Much more work to be done, but we're working on it.
Sir?
Help. Robert Mezzi from...
Please state your name and the town you live in.
Robert Mezzi, 434 Alpine Street. Make Perth Amboy great again. Help. It's all about you, Judge Boyd. It's all about you, and it's all about that cop Maltano who's been bullying me. And his uncle says I tried to kill him, so on and so forth. That's why I'm going through this. Yeah, very mess. Okay. They always say, God is good, Jesus loves me. I don't know, not to me. I go to Homedale, talk about the people are bullying me at the art center, and the mayor is very rude, twice. I'm coming back the 23rd or 22nd. I'll be there, Mayor. And Michael Nicholson with the clock, all of a sudden the clock is broke, he tells me. I have no time. No clock. I can't believe it, the mayor of Homedale, very nice area, big bucks and everything, and the mayor was very rude. So I'll be back there. I don't know, I'll keep talking. He acted like the people at the art center, the volunteers in that Cookie Santiago. I complain, nothing's being done. Nothing at all. And I went to New Jersey Turnpike, Cookie Santiago's boss, and she couldn't care less. Oh, you always like to go to court. I told her, yeah, I signed a complaint against Cookie Santiago and one against Albert Raya. But they can't do nothing because it's all talk. But I said, what about them PNC Art Center? They're not helping me. They don't do nothing. Or the Homedale Police. They don't. Well, they said it belongs to the state troopers. I go there. They don't do nothing. Nobody does anything. Maybe the new president could help me out and help me. kid from Port Amboy. I'll take all the help I can. It seems every place I go, I always get bullied or something happens all the time. Wherever I go, I'm always having a problem. All the time. Do I look like a problem to you guys? I don't say nothing. I just go about my business. I can only wait till June or July at Woodbridge. The concerts start up. And, you know, go to concerts, go to baseball games, and so on and so forth. I always seem to have a problem in Port Amboy. They won't let me talk. They cut me off. South Amboy, Mickey, Gross. Oh, you can't say that. What happened to the First Amendment? I can't talk. I can't believe it. They stopped me, so I need help. I need help from somebody. Jehovah or Jesus loves me or God is good. Where are you? I need help. Help. And I'm not getting it unless the new president comes to my aid and gives me a little help or something. Even though I live in Port Amboy, I go to Mr. John's. Next time I come here, I look much better with a haircut. Eddie's there every Monday and Tuesday. He gives me a nice haircut. So I'll look a little much better than the 22nd than today. And that's what I'm saying. It's very tough for me. It's a very tough situation. I always have a problem. Everything I go to do. Everything, I don't know. Anybody could inform me when I'm doing wrong or whatever. Seems like I look at someone and boom, boom, something happens. I try not to look at no one. Try to go about my way, go to the shows, to the concerts, baseball games, and so on. And even at the baseball games in Lakewood, the usher says, I'm stealing the balls from the kid. I'm like a kid, to turn out. Hey, throw it up here. What's his name? Whatever her name is. And he says, I'm stealing from the kids. I says, I'm a kid. I'm only 83. I'm a kid. So over even at the baseball games in Lakewood, I have a problem with that. So it seems like, I don't know, you got to call me Troubles, I think. Seems everywhere I go, I always have a problem, all the time. I don't know why. I don't bother nobody. I don't
Mr. Massey, thank you. Your time's up. Your 5 minutes is up.
Help me out, because I have another minute or two?
No, I'm sorry. 5 minutes.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
help.
Are there any other comments from the public tonight? Can I get a motion that the public portion of this meeting be closed?
Motion?
Second.
Any comments from council? All in favor, aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Ayes have it. Mr. President.
We are going to go to our agendas now. My agenda is in order. I just want to congratulate our very own Craig Toffler, who was named Speaker of the House today in Trenton. He works tirelessly for people, and we're all really proud of him. So thank you, and good luck. Also, Charlie Kenny's in the house, our freeholder. And Santinora. Okay, first we will go to Vice President Corey Spiller.
Thank you, Council President. My agenda is in order. Just want to congratulate first my fellow ward council mates. Campaign is always a little stressful, but at the end it's always fun. I can't think of a better team I'd rather run with than you guys and ladies. Congratulations to everyone that was elected as well. And once again, just thank my family and the residents of the 3rd Ward. Really quick, I'd just like to thank Director Henry, your crew over the storm. I can't tell you how many accolades I got. Please thank your men and women. You did a fantastic job, and as usual, we got our recycling picked up the very next day. So thank you. Thank you, Council President.
I'd just like to add into that, too. Thank you for taking such good care of Colonia. Our roads were great, and I know you guys really worked long hours, and you did a wonderful job. So thank you for taking care of us. Councilwoman Drum.
Thank you, Council President. I wanted to go down to number 17 on my agenda. The Chamber of Commerce is hosting their annual State of the Township. The mayor presents an hour or so long speech about the state of our Woodbridge Township. It will be on January 30th at the Renaissance. It's a lunchtime from about 12 to 2. We're looking for sponsorships. If you're interested and if you'd like to register, you can call 732-636-4040. We appreciate your support. And I do want to make one announcement about a Green Street sewer project that will be happening on or about January 22nd. Green Street in Woodbridge proper, from St. George's Avenue, Route 35 to Francis Avenue, will be fully closed to through traffic for an estimated 2 months for the desperately needed reconstruction of the main sewer tunnel. Detour signs will be posted to guide motorists. Contractor will post variable message signs next week advising the public to take alternate routes. There will be some traffic disruptions and inconveniences during this time. We will try to minimize the impact of the local community as much as possible during constructions. If you have any questions, feel free to give me a call. And as well as my other councilmates, I'd like to congratulate you all on your campaign victories and welcome to Councilman Bauer, part of our team, as well as Senator John Bennett as our new business administrator. And of course, Assemblyman Fred Coughlin. Today was quite a day. It was reveling. It was a beautiful ceremony. Your speech was outstanding. So congratulations, and we wish you the best. And I'd also like to thank everyone that supported me in my re-election for another 4 years as your Ward 1 Councilwoman. I will continue to work diligently with our administration for you, and I look forward to your continued support. Most of all, to my family, I owe you a big thank you for supporting me and allowing me to share myself with the needs of the community. I'm truly blessed to have you by my side. Thank you, and Happy New Year, everyone.
Thank you. Councilman Anderson.
Council President, I'd like to congratulate you in your new position, as well as Councilman Spiller in your position. You all serve our township very well. And on our dais as well, Mr. Coughlin, in your new position as Speaker of the Assembly. I congratulate you, and it's a position well deserved. We're all very, very proud of you. To the residents of Woodbridge, I wish you a happy new year. My agenda is in order, and I would also like to commend our Department of Public Works. Not only did they do the snow removal very well and very efficiently in their use of time and getting out in preparation for the snow, but they're also still going out and picking up things like myself. When I forget that I had 2 bags of leaves in the backyard and put them out to the curb, and they ended up getting picked up. So I appreciate it. I know our neighbors appreciate it, and I know the residents of Woodbridge appreciate it very much.
Thank you, Councilman Anderson. Councilman Figueroa.
Thanks, Council President. I'd like to congratulate and welcome Senator Bennett to the team. It's nice to have you on board. Speaker Coughlin, was a great day today. Congratulations to you. Councilmates, veteran councilmates, new positions. Good luck to everyone. Happy and healthy 2018 to all of our residents of Woodbridge Township. One quick announcement, if you haven't been over to the Woodbridge Community Center lately, there's been some major renovations over there, some very nice equipment, state-of-the-art equipment. If you join during the month of January, there's no waivers fee if you need an extra incentive. So stop by the Community Center. It's a great place to recreate and get in shape. Thank you, Council President.
Thank you. Councilwoman De Jesus.
Thank you, Council President. My agenda is in order. I would like to congratulate all of our fellow councilmates in getting re-elected and newly elected, and I would like to congratulate Council President Meehan and Vice President Spiller. You guys exemplify what a public servant is, and it's an honor to serve with all of you here. Congratulations, Mr. Coughlin, and Happy New Year to all the residents in Woodbridge Township. Thank you.
Thank you, Councilwoman. Councilman Small.
Thank you, Council President. I too would like to congratulate everybody up on the dais for their accomplishments and wish everybody a happy and healthy New Year.
Thank you, Councilman. Councilman Batal.
Yes, thank you, Council President. My agenda is also in order. I would like to congratulate you, Corey, for being our Vice President. I would like to also extend my heartfelt gratitude to the public works. I mean, last weeks we know that we are really bad, like the weather. It was like minus degrees a lot of places, and they did really extraordinarily great job cleaning, especially in part of the town. So that was really good. I would like to also thank everyone for putting your trust from Iselin for my re-election. I would like to also thank my wife, all my friends there, and I would like to, pledge myself that all those presidents, I'll be there when you are needed. And next 4 years, I think we want to make sure it's going to be wonderful for all of us. Also, I'd like to congratulate our new speaker, like the State Assembly, Craig Coughlin, and also I'd like to congratulate our newly elect Councilman Mr. Barr. All right, come on board. I think they're going to make a wonderful 2018 for every one of us.
Thank you.
And everyone, I'd like to wish really happy, healthy New Year to every one of you. Thank you. Thank you.
Councilman Bauer.
Thank you, Council President. Our agenda is in order. First, I'd like to thank the mayor for giving me this opportunity to serve the public. Thanks to my running mates for your insight during the election. Also, to retiring Councilman Rick Delina for his 24 years of service to the Township of Woodbridge. Big shoes to fill, and a name with big roots in Middlesex County and Woodbridge Township. Look forward to representing the 2nd Ward and all the residents of Woodbridge Township. To Corey, congratulations on your vice presidency, and Debbie on your presidency. And everybody have a happy New Year.
Mr. Mitch.
Thank you, Madam President. Congratulations to all the ward council members who were elected or re-elected. Congratulations to yourself and to Mr. Spiller on your elevations, and of course to Assembly Speaker Craig Coughlin. My agenda is in order.
Senator Bennett.
If you don't mind, Councilman, I'd go first. Just want to say congratulations to you and to Corey for being president and vice president. I want to congratulate Santi Nara, who just won her first term on the Freeholder Board. It's only a 1-year term. She'll be back in 10 months to run for a 3-year term. And of course, I want to congratulate Sullivan McCaughlin for not only winning the election, but something that I think is even more impressive and harder to accomplish, which is getting the overwhelming support from your peers from all over the state of New Jersey, rural, urban, both parties, the entire length of the state. 80 people today voted favorably for Craig to be the Assembly Speaker. We were all there en masse. We had the biggest crowd. We had the loudest crowd. We listened to the Woodbridge Band play. We listened to the Woodbridge Choir sing. We listened to Eric LeGrand, our local hero, lead the Pledge of Allegiance. And then we heard Craig give a riveting speech about his goals for the coming 2 years in the state of New Jersey. He is now literally the 3rd most powerful elected official in the state, right after the governor and the Senate president. Not much can happen in the state of New Jersey unless Craig Coughlin says it should happen. And of course, his goal, as he said today, is to lead the Assembly, and he wants to make sure the Assembly is in fact a co-equal branch of government. I've known Craig for longer than anybody else in this room. We go back to the 80s. We've been friends for a long, long time. I was incredibly proud today to see Craig up there taking the oath of office and giving this speech as our new Assembly Speaker. Woodbridge will be in very good hands in the state the next couple of years with one of our own in that seat. So congratulations to Mr. Coughlin.
Thank you very much. I thought Bob Landolfi was kidding me when he said that before he took this job he weighed 350 pounds. And it's only been 9 days and I think I've lost 9 pounds, so I'm on record to go in that same direction. But it's been enjoyable. I give my congratulations to all of you tonight as we begin a journey together. I look forward to working with you. I look forward to trying to be responsive and answer the questions that come across your desk. And those problems I'll pass off to all the people that are behind me to make sure that they deal with the issues and get them resolved. As far as Mr. Speaker, probably more so than most people, I realize what the journey that you just are embarking upon. And while this mayor said that, and I was told in the very beginning when I took this job, never correct the mayor. But those of us that have served in those capacities, you're not necessarily number 3. You are co-equal with the Senate President, and as having been someone the Senate President, I couldn't get anything done without the Speaker. So you are, the both of you are number 2. Although they'll try to tell you you're number 3. Don't buy it. Remember, you're from the house of the people. That's true. And that's, having served there, I know that so well. With respect to the agenda, my agenda, on the January 23rd meeting, we will be giving a change order with respect to 5 branches senior incentive, a change order with respect to some equipment purchase for the DPW. There are 2 inserts of monies, grants, that's what the Chapter 159 to go into the budget. There's housekeeping with the 3 refunds. There's a state contract, which will be a purchase of hardware and software upgrades. And then there will also be a resolution of participation for the state and secure communities. That is my agenda, Madam President.
Thank you. Mr. Hubner.
Thank you, Council President. I propose to change the handicap placard number on a space on 5th Avenue and Avenel, and also a change on the placard number on a handicapped space on Remsen Avenue and Avenel. We're removing a handicapped space on Garfield Avenue in Colonia, and we're establishing parking regulations for the municipal parking lot on New Street. Thank you.
Mr. Green.
I don't have anything tonight. Thank you, Council President.
Mr. Simonico.
Nothing this evening. Thank you, Council President.
Mrs. Lasky.
Thank you, Council President. First, I just want to address the deck for a moment, the now infamous deck. I need you to know that for several months there has been plans applied for, permits granted to do renovation work on the deck. So before the incident that occurred over the weekend, there have been permits issued for renovation of the deck. When the incident occurred over the weekend, immediately representatives of Onyx got in touch with their structural engineer. Our building subcode official met them at the site. They walked the site. They went through the entirety of the situation. We've received additional documentation as to the structural soundness of the deck. The deck is structurally sound. It is being worked on, so it may not always have the best appearance. Even today, if the public or shoppers were there, they should know that Onyx had representatives doing work on the deck. So the deck is actively being worked on. It's going to appear like it's actively being worked on until that work is concluded. And the only other thing that I do need to say is once an applicant, builder, developer, owner, has a structural engineer provide certifications and documents to us that are required under the building code, it is unlawful and we are unable to keep anyone from using that deck or obstruct the usage of that deck. We are not able to do that, so I just wanted to be very clear exactly where we are, exactly where we were, and there is renovation actively being taken right now as we speak. On my agenda, just a refund from the Affordable Housing Trust and resolution requesting the addition of a private road to a private road street map. Thank you.
Thank you for the information. Mr. Henry.
Thank you, Council President. I have 3 items. Agreement with Middlesex County Rollway Avenue, fully on street traffic signal beacon revision. I have a resolution authorizing the cancellation of 2016 milling and resurfacing program and our 2017 recycling tonnage grant. Thank you.
Speaker?
Do we have any agenda items, Council President? But I did want to just take the opportunity to say thank you all for your kind words and congratulations tonight. And more importantly and more humbling, thank you all for coming down. It was you know, personally, it was a remarkable day for me, but it was made more special by the fact that all my friends from Woodbridge were here. Each of you council people were here. Many of the people from the administration were here. but in my view, it was the second most important thing that happened today, because I have had the chance to work with each of you over these years, and I was so proud to be able to run with you, and so I congratulate you, Viru, Nancy, Debbie, Corey, and Howie, whom I've known for years before he came to the council. So thank you all for your dedicated service to the Township of Woodbridge. Thank you all for being such tremendous friends and supporters. Thank you all for all that you do. And to Corey and to Councilwoman Meehan, congratulations on being president and vice president. I know you're going to do a phenomenal job. We are a very, very fortunate community because we have so many tremendously committed leaders, and thank you all for that. Congratulations, everybody.
Council President, at this time we're going to go into the Board of Health agenda. Ask Mr. Green if he would present his agenda, please.
Thank you. I just have 2 comments. My agenda is mostly in order. The first is the annual local health report. The annual local health report is actually a compilation of the facts and figures from the health department over the year. We'll have that to the council within another month or so, and that will be submitted to the state. And second item, I want to mention that January 2nd begins dog licensing period, and we also want to help residents by offering a free rabies vaccine clinic on February 12th and February 14th. That's between 6 and 8 p.m. at the Woodbridge Public Health Center. The vaccine is free, but you do have to license your animals, so please take advantage of that. And March 1st will begin an annual late fee for the animal licensing, so we stress that you get your animal license as soon as possible. Thank you.
This meeting is adjourned.